Hello and welcome, this is Sarah. Today we are doing another mod overview. Well, this is basically more of a tutorial because since the latest patch, they came out on the 13th of September 2022, well for me the 14th, they fixed the issue of the thrift store where CC can now be added to the thrift store and you will not have the save issue. I have tested this with one item, so I can't really say for if you have like 100 different CC items in game how this will affect your game. However, a handful of CC items should work perfectly fine. For me, the one item I tested, it worked perfect. I could save my game, I had no issues, so that's why I'm doing this tutorial. So yes, I tested it myself. So this tutorial is for the Thrift Store Overhaul mod, but you can also use this for just adding the CC into the thrift store, so it doesn't necessarily have to be for my mod. I will show you the two differences for the mod and just for normal CC, so you can just follow along. However, if you don't have Sims 4 Studios installed, I recommend you install that because that's the only way we can really change the files. There is a link down below in the description. Then I think that is basically it. So we are here with my mod testing sim, Lana Winter. She changed her clothes to her outdoor clothes. We are going to change those back again to her everyday outfit because that's the outfit I wanted to show you for when we get into CAS. So this is a very basic, base game, boring outfit. First of all, I want to show you how the thrift store overhaul mod, how it looks in game. So I'm just gonna go in here and say enter create a sim, and it will dive into CAS. So here we are in CAS. If you're curious about this background, it's in the link in the description. I have a link for everything, so go have a look. So this is my sim, Lana Winter. And here, as you can see, we have a lot of outfits locked. So this is basically what the Thrift Store Overhaul mod does. It locks outfits. And the same goes for tops. As you can see, not every pack is yet added because we'll dive into that later why. But mainly the reason is that it takes a really, really long time. We have also done that for all the pants and accessories as well. Basically anything that could be purchased in the thrift store. I'm just thinking, is the music a little bit too loud? Let me lower that to 20%. Then I did the same for all the hats, well, most of the hats, and most of the glasses. I'm still working on the packs, okay? It's a work in progress. And also for necklaces, however, because there's no option for earrings, all the earrings are just not locked. So this is how it will also look when you start a new game. If you want to give your sim any outfit, there is a little trick. Styled looks are still available and you can choose anything that you want. And you can also just remove the mod and then give your sim any outfit you want. Like these, they're all like locked. But because I removed the mod and then I gave her outfits, she can still wear those. So that's a little trick as well. However, if you click that, there is no option for you to re-add it. So you have to purchase the item in the thrift store first. Okay, so today we are going to work on this outfit from Sentate. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I removed a heaps of swatches, just because I wanted to show you guys it with a few swatches, but it's basically the same setting for every swatch. So if you are wondering at the moment, yes, you have to change the setting for every different item, for every different swatch. And I'm already going to tell you, I am not going to do it for you. That's why I'm creating this tutorial, so you can do it if you want to add CC to the thrift store or add CC to the Thrift Store Overhaul Mod. So yeah, just like I said, follow along, and yeah, you can basically, we're just gonna start, I'm going to start with this dress. You can start with any item that you want. So right now I have opened Sims 4 Studio, I have closed the Sims game, and this is what the page will look like when you open Sims 4 Studio. So I'm just going to dive into first adding DCC to the thrift store, and then after that we'll go into what settings need to be changed to add the CC also to my thrift store overhaul mod. So we are going to open my projects, and then you're gonna pick out the file that you want to edit. So here I am in my Sims 4 mods folder, so I'm just going to find the dress that, the Sente dress that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm just going to click on that and then say open. So opening the file, it will bring me into this screen over here, and then here you see all the swatches. The next step to add it into the thrift store, we are going into warehouse over here, and then you can have a look over here. It will have some files have like no name. That's basically the description name of the file, but these do. So these are the 5 main files of the clothing item, and they give you this whole list over here. Like if I would click on something else, it basically doesn't really say anything. It shows some pictures and stuff, so we're just going to ignore those because that's not what we'll be working on. So yeah, we'll be working on these 5 files over here, and there are 5 because those are the 5 different swatches that we looked at before. So yeah, if you pick an outfit that has a lot of different swatches, you're going to sit there for a while changing the settings, but if you want it in a game, you gotta work for it, you know? The first thing is, we are looking at this lots of descriptions and stuff. Just ignore it. Like, it's not really important to know what everything does. If you want to dive more into it, you can, but we are just going to scroll all the way down here until you see the word tags over there. And then in the tags, we are gonna go say, and this says change items. I'm sorry, my Sims 4 Studio is in Dutch. I think that happened because my laptop is in Dutch. So yeah, I'm half Dutch, by the way. I speak Dutch. So we're just gonna click this button over here. It should be the same in any language. And when you open this button, you open the edit tags section. So as you can see, we have quite a few tags over here. The main tag that we are going to have to add is the fashion tag, and that was the tag that was causing saving problems. But it doesn't anymore since the patch, what is great. So we are gonna click on add, and then that just basically says you're adding a new tag. Then you can go and search in here for fashion over there, or you can just type in here the 128. Very simple. So then we're going to go into the tag value and find fashion. So here we are with fashion. We have fashion rarity common, fashion rarity exclusive, fashion rarity exclusive Depop, and fashion rarity rare, and fashion rarity very rare. So these 5 different fashion rarities are the price for the item that you pay for in the thrift store. So the exclusive Depop is the most expensive, then you get exclusive, then we have very rare, then we got rare, and then we got common. If you have my Thrift Store Overhaul Mod installed, these prices do change a lot, especially if you have the realistic version. Then exclusive Depop items can be over 1,000 simoleons per item. And then the common are, I think the lowest one is 40 simoleons. So whatever outfit you are currently working on, you have to really think, well, what price would this type of outfit be? So for this dress, I am gonna go into and say let's very rare. And again, for the tag value number, you can just type in that number. That'll be easier. I am for now just gonna copy that number and then I'm gonna click save. So I have to go in for the next dress and then add the fashion and fashion rarity tag. So I just clicked add and then did the whole fashion thing what we did before, and I'm going to the third one and do that as well. So now I have changed the fashion rarity tags on all the swatches of this outfit. So the fashion rarity tag is now very rare for all the 5 swatches. If you change one of the tags to common, it will make that piece of clothing cheaper. So if you feel like, oh, a solid black shirt would be cheaper than the same shirt with a lot of patterns, you know? So you can just do whatever you want and how you feel like the price should be. So for this dress, the style is Gen Contemporary Basic. What is the cheapest style out there? To me, this dress was not very basic, but if you want to, you can change it by just clicking on the style Gen Contemporary Basic. And then here it will show you the other styles. So the current styles that are in the thrift store are Basic, Outdoor Explorer, Gen Polished, Gen Preppy, Hot Rock Punk, I think, and then there is Streets. I think those are all of them. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you could choose between those outfits and they will give a different price as well for the outfit in the thrift store. But yeah, just choose whatever you feel like that outfit fits that type of style. But most CC creators have already added a style to their outfit. Like this one, it's Contemporary Basic, so I'm just going to leave it like that, and then we're just going to click X, and the most important part, click save. And that's basically it for adding it to the thrift store. So we'll have a look. So to make sure that the item is loaded properly, I waited for the next day, so now it's Tuesday, and we are gonna go into create a fashion look. We are here at the thrift store. So here we are in the thrift store, and I'm going to have a look if the clothing item is indeed added to the thrift store. So we gotta look. Oh, there it is. It's in the thrift store. So if you're wondering why there are so many items in my thrift store, this is the realistic no rotation version of the thrift store overhaul mod. So here we have the dress. So everything we've done now for the settings is only add the dress to the thrift store. So we haven't done the unlocking system thing yet. So yeah, here is the dress. I'm going to create a look. Let's get some shoes that are locked, that I know for sure. So let's get these in white from College Living, and let's just name this Let's name it Trendy Girl, because why not? So it's a very basic outfit for a trendy girl. Now we're just gonna say okay. And here we are back in game. So the money is taken out of our account, and here we have the outfit. So I'm just gonna say wear the outfit. As you can see, she is wearing the CC outfit. Super cute. To make sure I'm not lying to you guys, let's click save. No issues. I also checked for saving and then getting out of the game and then going back into the game, and for my game it works. Like, she will end up right here again.
Maybe.
And before we dive back into The Sims 4 Studio, I wanted to show you that present content and unlocked, it will show you the items you have purchased from the thrift store. So here is the outfit, and as you can see, everything is still available, so we've only currently added the outfit to the thrift store. Then we can get into shoes, and I'll show you what happens when you have items locked and you unlock it. So again, we're going into content, unlocked. So now these shoes are unlocked, and if I open it, every other swatch still has a lock, and it says unlock by purchasing the item at Thrifty's thrift store. And only this swatch is unlocked. I do know that if you would remove the mod and then play the game without the mod and then reinstall the mod, it will keep the items you have unlocked, so it will not lock everything again. This is just how EA's system works, so I don't mind it. So yeah. But let's dive back into Sims 4 Studio, and I'll show you guys how to lock this dress and make it lockable, and then you can unlock it in the game itself. So we are now back in the Sims 4 Studio. You can click here and go into My Projects and open the file that you want to open. Or if you've been following along so far, you can just click here and shows the previous file you have opened. So I'm just going to click there. Now here we are going to work again on these 5 swatches, or whatever outfit you have with how many swatches that outfit has. If you didn't, if you skipped forward to this part of the video, I just want to tell you that to have the outfit show into the thrift store, you must have the fashion rarity tag, and you can easily add that by clicking here and then choose fashion, that's somewhere over here, and then choose whatever number you want from an exclusive, depop, rare and very rare, and just choose one of those. Common is the cheapest, then you have rare, then you have very rare, then exclusive, and exclusive depop is the most expensive. Okay, so now we are going to scroll up, and here we are going to scroll down a little bit until we find the gameplay locked description. This is necessary. Without this, the item will not lock. So right now it's blank, it doesn't say anything. So we're going one down, and it says gameplay locked description key. So we are going to change these numbers that say 0000, and we are going to change those numbers to 05C96583. You click enter. And now it will say unlock by purchasing the item at Thrifty's thrift store. So this is basically just a text that will show up, like a little tooltip that will show up above when you hover over the item. Then for the next thing you have to do to lock the item in game and be able to purchase the item in the Thrift Store Overhaul Mod is we are going to scroll further down, and go to created in game. So here we have part flags. And here you can also change it to like default for body type, or restrict for opposite gender, or restrict for opposite frame. Sorry. If the outfit shows in the UI or not. A lot of things can be changed here, but we at the moment don't really care for that. All we care about that we click created in game. So now I'm clicking that, and that's all. That's everything you have to do for the clothing item to be locked in for the Thrift Store Overhaul mod. So again, we're going in here. This is how I do it. I'm just going to click all of these swatches and do it like that. And I'm going back to the first one and go in here. I copy this number and then I just place it behind it. It will fix itself. If you place it in front of it, it doesn't work. So now you can see all the outfits have those numbers. And that is it. So let's dive back into game after you save. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to save. Save as many times as you want. So here we are back at the thrift store in game, and this is exactly where we were before when I saved the game, remember? So let's dive into enter create a sim. Okay, so while I'm currently thinking, because we indeed purchased that outfit before, it will still be unlocked. But as you can see, all the other swatches are currently locked. So like that's what I said before, like if you would remove the mod and then put the mod back in and you've already purchased that item at the thrift store, it will stay unlocked, as you can see now for this dress. And here we are back in game. So we're again going to say create a fashion look. And then back into the thrift store shopping area. We're gonna go and save full body, and I think it was in short dresses. Have a look right there. And here we are. So all the swatches are unlocked in the thrift store. And as you can see, these 4 colors were locked in CAS, but if we purchase one of those colors, like, I don't know, I actually do like this one with the yellow. If we purchase that one, it will be unlocked. So I'm just going to add some shoes. Ooh, we can add those, like it's almost the same yellow. We can also have a look at some socks. So you might notice that the EA hasn't added socks and rings, even though the images are like here. Like it's so weird to me. But yeah, in my mod I have added the socks. And as you can see, the price is becoming quite expensive. $600 for this outfit. Yes, because why not? I like the challenge to make it more difficult. Ooh, we can add some glasses. Have I done this? No, I haven't. Like, I can tell from the custom content tag if I've done the that pack yet or not. So for me it's kind of pointless in buying this one. However, if you would buy that right now, and then once the Thrift Store Overhaul mod is updated with that pack included, it will stay unlocked. So yeah, just FYI, and then you know that. So I'm just going to add those glasses, I think. 640 simoleons. Let's name this Neon Raver, or I don't know. Zero Wave. It's ridiculous names. And let's say done. Back into game. Sorry, we can see here Zero Wave. Let's wear that outfit and have a look. Cute. Honestly, I kind of like that outfit. Like those shoes with those sleeves, it totally worked. It's the same yellow. Glasses. My sim never wears glasses. But I don't know. I felt like adding glasses today. Yeah. So let's dive into casts. So you might have noticed it's a lot of going into there, have a look at that, have a look at that. But during gameplay, you only really go to the thrift store, create a few outfits, and then whenever you feel like going into cast, you go into cast. But now it's just for showing you guys. Yeah. So as you can see, the second swatch is now unlocked. So we have the red with the yellow. And then in here, our shoes also unlocked. The other colors are still locked because we only got the yellow ones. And then for the socks, we also unlocked those. The others are still locked. And let's dive into glasses. And let's try to find those glasses here. Yeah. Those glasses are really weird. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it works. We're going to go back into game. So yeah, now we are back into game and I haven't had any errors. I have the exception. What is it called? Yeah. TMX, a better exception mod installed. I'm not getting any errors from that. What is great. So yeah, basically adding CC now to the thrift store is possible. It's a lot of work, yes, but it's so much fun to add more items into the thrift store, and especially if you use the Thrift Store Overhaul mod, it's just great. Like, so many more items to choose from. But yeah, that was basically it for this video. I hope to have given you enough information. I'm sorry that this video has been taking a little while, but I try to explain as much as possible. If you have any questions, then just contact me. You can easily contact me on my Discord or find me on Twitter, Tumblr, whatever works for you. I will reply as soon as I can. But yeah. That was it, and I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!